this conduct would have been totally inexcusable 30 years ago or 50 years ago.
We might not have heard of it then.
Well, it depends on leadership. At some junctures in our history, this would have been a very serious offense. It depends on the leadership at the time. For instance, there are some generals in the past that would have had this kind of conduct, the people involved, if they were guilty, shot at dawn. There are others who would have ignored it.
Okay, so on the day or the next day that they did this GMA interview of me as a kid, you know, being raped up to, you know, the yin yang here, Barbara Walters on this segment on GMA, this was after, this doesn't make any sense to me. So they did footage of me. I can't find the footage right this minute. So they did this segment like the following day on June 29th in 1992. But the following story is about raping a bunch of women. It's amazing, right? So GMA saw all these children endangered and they're like grabbing them. Hey, can you talk to me? It's like, what the, you know what? Anyways, so the intro to this. Barbara Walters, who's dumb as hell, like she seems all ignorant to just rape in general or something, like she didn't get raped or something ever, like what? They're like, this, you know, I hate this this thing here. Okay, so he's a male supremacist. He's a Christian piece of male supremacist, and he's bald-faced lying, okay? Because all men lie, right? They're the master manipulators because they hold the power, right? Okay, so he's lying. He's not actually lying here, but he's lying in the portion where he's like, oh, you know, like they would have shot him to death. That never happened. And then it ends up at the tail end portion of what they actually did, which was not a goddamn thing, right? So what that means is they promote rape. They didn't actually think this was serious. But if you listen to how they're talking, they're master manipulators. So I've talked about ASPD a lot. So he's talking in a way where you think he's serious. Like, this is a horrific thing that's going on here. But the reality is behind closed doors, he's like, you know, we all do this. We gotta let him go, you know. That's ASPD. Those son of a bitches, that's a male supremacist right there. But Barbara seems so stupid about it, going, oh, you know, like 30 years ago, that may not have happened. Are you kidding me? But they made the women dumb. The Bible made the women dumb. Like, they think that the guys are on their side. You are slave property to men. Why would they be on your side? They're not on your side. And it's infuriating right now because I got raped a dozen times and they're promoting to rape us. Nor all rapists. All men are rapists because you cannot consent being a slave to man. That's it. There's no debate about it. Who is going to say that a slave is consenting to have sex with its slave owner? It's all rape.